Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents, faculty, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the Naval Science instructors and cadets from the Georgetown Bulldogs unit, I'd like to welcome you to our annual Area Managers Inspection. I am Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Harrison and will act as your Master of Ceremonies this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, our unarmed exhibition team, commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Pelham, will now perform. The drill team qualified and participate in the Area 6 Championships this year.
2, 10, done!
Mission ready.
Aye, sir! our drill evaluation. Request your permission to exit your drill area, sir.
Truly impressive. Permission granted.
Thank you, sir. Aye, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, now our armed regulation team, commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Espinoza, will perform.
Arm rest. Olive. Exit. Out. Over. Out. S. Forward. Out. Over. Sir, Georgetown High School, Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps from Georgetown, South Carolina, request permission to utilize your drill area for armed regulation platoon, sir.
Permission granted.
Aye, sir. Sir, this concludes our drill evaluation. Permission to exit your drill area, sir.
Great job. Permission granted.
Aye, sir. Order!
Today's staff consists of Cadets Lieutenant Espinoza, Lieutenant Junior Grade Shelley, Lieutenant Junior Grade Sanchez Dela Cruz, Lieutenant Junior Grade Smith, Lieutenant Junior Grade Russ, and Master Chief Harrelson. The commander of troops is Cadet Lieutenant Commander Long. The company will now march on, and the adjutant, Cadet Lieutenant Espinoza, will receive reports from the platoon commanders that the cadets are present and ready for the ceremony. He will then report that fact to Cadet Lieutenant Commander Long, the company commander of troops. The company will now be aligned and dressed by the platoon commanders. The commander for the first platoon is Cadet Chief Petty Officer Perez. The commander for the second platoon is Cadet Lieutenant Geograph Pelham. The commander for the third platoon is Cadet Chief Petty Officer Sanchez Aqua. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Today's color guard is commanded by Chief Petty Officer Reed. He is accompanied by Organizational Colors Barrier, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Hillman. They are flanked by Rifleman, Cadet Petty Officer Second Class Horta, and Petty Officer Second Class Espinosa. The national anthem will be sung by Cadet Seaman Brandon Lamuse of our NJROTC program.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while the colors are posted. Please be seated. The adjutant will now present the company to the commander of troops.
Sir, the company is formed. Hail. Company.
The adjutant will now take the report and give it to the commander and troops.
Report.
President, all present accounted for.
Hail.
Second platoon, all present or accounted for.
Hail.
Third platoon, all present and accounted for.
Hail. All present. Hail. Order.
The adjutant will now publish the orders.
Attention orders. Thursday, 1st February, 2024, Georgetown High School, the 8th Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps holds its annual military inspection. On the guest include Mr. Greg Sills, Principal, Georgetown High School. Officers, stand and out.
Officers, base. Officers, march.
Officer Center is a tradition that dates back to the days of the Roman legions, where officers were called forward to receive information to disseminate among their troops.
Officers, hold. Officers, base. Officers, march.
Escorting the area manager, Captain Huck, to the reviewing area is our senior naval science instructor, Commander Kaiser.
Company. 3, swords. Stop.
And now, a few words from Commander Kaiser.
Welcome, friends, family, students, faculty, and distinguished guests to our Navy Junior ROTC annual military inspection. Our unit is constantly on the move, leaning forward to accomplish any and all tasks pressed upon it, essentially competing in the arena of life, sometimes to victory, many times to disappointment. But regardless of the outcomes, we strive to have honor, courage, and commitment to recover and improve. This is what builds character. You must strive to earn it. Unfortunately, today our society appears to demand things they don't want to earn. Whether it's material items, grades, respect, or trust, they want them without any sacrifice of earning them. Let me share with you a story. My story. When I gained my commission as a naval officer through the United States Marine Corps, 75 of my fellow aviation cadets reported to Pensacola, Florida, and had to endure 16 weeks of grueling mental, physical, and emotional demands that only skilled Marine Corps drill instructors can so eloquently deliver before we began flight training. At the end of those 16 weeks, only 24 of us remained to graduate. The rest succumbed to the challenge and gave up. I remember vividly on that cold January graduation day when I received my first salute as a naval officer from my drill instructor. Immediately following that salute, Master Gunnery Sergeant Barrett, United States Marine Corps, Chief Drill Instructor in charge, presented me with a card. This card was inscribed with some of the most succinct words of leadership wisdom I have ever received. In fact, I still carry it with me today. Although it has gone through many decades of wear, discoloration, and other effects of age, the words never age. This is it right here. Let me share with you the words that were given to me over 36 years ago. Ensign Kaiser, 15 January, 1988. You can divide naval officers into two classes, pretenders and contenders. The pretenders are the ones who never sacrifice themselves. They will never understand the meaning of total dedication. Therefore, they will never taste the glory. The contenders are the ones who demand of themselves the absolute maximum limit and are willing to pay that price. They will be able to catch the glory. Life is that way. There are pretenders and there are contenders. The question is, which one are you? Well, those words resound in anything I had done in life. And many times I had to refer back to them to see if I was pretending or was I contending. And I readjusted accordingly. Well, this is my vision for our NJROTC unit. To instill the character development of challenging them not to be pretenders, but rather contenders. And by the time they are ready to graduate, I hope we instructors have helped them prepare them to earn their futures. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you, sir. At this time, the area manager will award the following cadets the Outstanding Personal Appearance Ribbon to the following cadets for displaying their uniform in an exemplary manner and for wearing their uniform on all occasions required. Cadet Yerlis Pratt, Cadet Emma Hope, Cadet Ann Kelly, Cadet Matthew Lambert, Cadet Jocelyn Stuckey, Cadet Jennalise Pratt, Cadet Peyton Miller, Cadet Christian Garrett, Cadet Brianna Marquez, and Cadet James Wentz.
Detail and salute. Ready, two. Detail and salute. Ready, two. Post.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, our area manager, Captain Hubb.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to be here. The microphone would probably throw off my mojo, so I'm going to stand out here and be as loud as I can, and hopefully everybody can hear me from one side to the other. I am Captain Hupp. I've been in this job for about a year. I was here last year observing, and it's a pleasure to be back. Before I continue, let me thank a couple people. Who was the cadet that did the national anthem? Awesome job. Let's give him a round of applause. All right. Principal Stone, thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have the principal join us. It gives me an indication that the school and the district and somebody cares about this program. And here I can tell the administration, the district, and everybody cares about this program. All right? Did I forget anybody? Thanking people? Oh, yes. Probably the two people in this room that mean the most to the program as far as leadership goes. I would be remiss if I didn't thank them. Commander Kaiser held down the fort for a long time by himself. And Dave, thank you for what you're doing with these kids. You are making them great cadets. and it means a lot to me as an individual and as me having you as a friend, all right? And Master Guns, welcome to your first AMI, yes? Yes, sir. And the difference you are making is extreme and is positive, and I greatly appreciate your effort here, and welcome aboard. And thank you both. Let's give them a round of applause. So who is Captain Hupp? Captain Hupp's really short and old. I know you know that already because you're looking at it. But Captain Hupp joined the Navy way back in 1980, enlisted in my senior year of high school in the delayed entry program. I had 3 siblings, all younger than me. Both my parents never graduated high school, and I didn't want to burden them with college tuition and all this stuff, so I made a decision to raise my right hand and join the Navy, so I knew what I was doing after graduation. Jimmy Carter was president, by the way, so some of you may know how old I am. Jimmy Carter, all right? While I was enlisted, I controlled airplanes. I was an air traffic controller, and my ops boss, my air ops guy said, "Hey, Petty Officer Hupp, you really should think about going to Annapolis." I said, "What's there?" "That's where Naval Academy is." I said, "Okay." So I applied. I did not get selected to go directly. I went to the Naval Academy Prep School, which is a 1-year program in Newport, Rhode Island. I got through that, went to Annapolis, graduated in 1988, and 26 years after being a surface warfare officer in the Navy, I finally retired. I retired in 2014, but I wasn't ready to put up the uniform. I found this program that I thought was for me. It was Navy GHS, and it is for me, and I love it. What I did is I applied for the job that Commander Kaiser has. I applied for the job down at Somerville High School, not too far from here. And I took that job, and I stayed in that job for about 8 years until I took this job. So that's a little bit about me. Let's talk about Navy GHS. Navy GHS, a lot of people think that Navy GHS is all about putting young teenage kids in the military. Well, we can do that if that's what they desire. But that is not our mission. Our mission is not to put them in the military. Our mission is to develop better United States citizens. And by the look of things, I think we're doing okay, especially here at Georgetown. Wow. Let's talk about parents being here. Raise your hand if you're a parent, grandparent, loved one. Raise your hand. Wow. Thank you for coming out here. And students, I applaud you for your behavior and your attention. You taught them right, didn't you? All right. Yeah. All right. Do we have any people that have served in the United States Armed Forces? If you have or are, please stand up and be recognized. There you go. A lot of people these days, I wear an old Navy cover, and they'll come up to me and say, kind of like the guy right there, I like it. They'll come up to me and say, thank you for your service. And it means a lot, believe me. And when I say thank you all for your service, the ones who stood up, it's coming from the heart, because I know what it takes to don the cloth of your nation and serve your country. So thank you. Last thing I'd like to do is turn around and talk to the cadets. Cadets. Wow, what the armed and unarmed version of Girls' Day was spectacular. Truly, truly spectacular. The uniform inspection today. Outstanding. For the most, I gave out so many outstanding marks, I almost had to just turn around and say, another outstanding, another outstanding. You guys actually made pride in your uniform. And I tell you what, your instructors appreciate it, and I appreciate it. I know it takes a different type of student to be a Navy GHS cadet. You wear a uniform once a week, and sometimes people look at you differently, especially if you're your fellow students. But be proud of that fact, and know that the people in the stands here, your parents, and your administrators, and your teachers, do look at you differently. But I guarantee it's in a positive way. They know what you stand for. They know that you stand for honor, courage, and commitment. So be proud of that. Maintain it. The inspection today, like I said, was the uniform inspection, which was pretty awesome. The pass and review, this part is another part of the inspection. Awesome. Got about 4 different areas of administrative items I need to do before I do my outbrief with an administrator. But if this is any indication of how that's going to go, it's going to be clear slate. So, without further ado, I want to say thank you. It's a pleasure to be at Georgetown. We did a big reorganization with Navy GHS. When I first took over, I was in charge of all 66 schools in North and South Carolina. Well, we added more people like me, more area managers, so we have better oversight. So we went from 11 area managers down to, or up to 23. And what that meant for me is that all the area managers only are responsible for 30 schools instead of 66. All right? And I was fortunate enough to be able to pick my own schools, and guess what? I got Georgetown, and I wanted Georgetown. So thank you for having me, and let's continue with the ceremony.
We will now receive the pass and review ceremony to render honors to the reviewing officer and distinguished guests. Please rise and remain standing until the colors passes from your left to your right in the reviewing area. Please remain standing as we retire the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our annual inspection. Guests and parents are welcome to take photographs with your cadets on the parade deck after company is dismissed. On behalf of all of us, thank you for attending and have a safe trip home.